Hello and welcome to another episode, the final episode of the KFace podcast. My name is Jeff Ramsey. With me, as always, Andrew Panton, Gavin Free, Gracie, Nick, and Eric as well. This is episode 206. This will go down in history as our 205th episode. How's everybody doing?
You know what? I'm glad that you brought that up. Sorry, Gavin. Go ahead. You say your thing because I think you're going to say good.
I said pretty, and then now I'm going to say good. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. Glad you're pretty good, man.
Well, you didn't
I was worried
ask.
about you. Well,
Jeff asked.
I was just trying to get credit for a thing I didn't do. I don't know why you have to call me out like that. It was very rude of you. I got some stuff, I guess, to unpack. This is the end. I gave some of it last episode. I've had this has been, I mean, obviously a difficult time for all of us for a variety of reasons. I maybe have uniquely suffered in a way that I have not shared with anyone here. Do you guys remember episode 196? Remember that a long time ago? We're going to do that whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
And do you remember how I got a Herman Miller chair as part of,
Yeah.
going to do things for it? I planned on sitting in my Herman Miller for the first time during 196 because we had this whole thing planned. And while you were all uncomfortable, I would be very comfortable. But then 196 got canceled. And then the company died. So I am still using my shitty chair and have yet to touch my Herman Miller, which I've had for months now.
Is it still in the box?
It's ridiculous.
No,
ridiculous.
It's just loose in the other room, and I haven't been using it. And it is, my back. I hate this stump, this shit stool.
Can you change it right now? Can you go over?
No,
and change
because
the
it
chair
doesn't make sense. Because we're close. This is the last one.
He's right.
So
so be comfortable for the end.
No, I'll be comfortable on the new thing.
So we're going to start Herman Miller on the new one?
I think so. I think I might.
Should we try to release episode 196 in the new thing then?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's prioritize that so that Andrew can sit in his chair sooner than later.
Then we'll have the opposite problem. It'll be like, welcome to episode 12, the 11th podcast of our thing.
No,
or the 13th, I
welcome
guess.
to episode 12, our 13th podcast.
Yeah. That's fine. That feels very us.
Feels 100% us.
Or we just slot it in after episode 195.
That could also
that's also great. That's also great. That should be reassuring to the audience because that's us telling the audience, listen, we plan on this one going at least 195 episodes.
That would be the goal.
Yeah.
Should we start a new podcast every 206, aka 205 episodes? Oh, okay.
No.
I fucking quit if that's.
I feel it's also, I gave a little bit of a clue last episode. I'm ready to reveal my long-awaited Easter egg. 8 months. Jeff, you made fun of me saying it was 9 months ago. I added some months to that. I wanted to increase the search
clever
area.
boy.
Very clever.
This is 8 months old. It has been discovered. How many plays does it have? 8 times by people that I guess just didn't know what it is. The day we recorded our Potato Facts episode, there was a time, I think we were making fun of you, Jeff, for having a million other podcasts.
Yeah.
There's something about that. And I think Eric said, what's the name of your podcast to me? And I said that it would be called The First Permanent Potato Patches on U.S. Soil Were Established in 1719 here in Lunenburg, New Hampshire. I read the fact again. People assumed that was a joke. I later that day made a podcast episode called that and uploaded it to, that's the wrong, I'm on the wrong computer. Yep, that was, going out the way I started with the wrong links. I'm using 2 computers. So that fact was taken from a giant list of facts about potatoes, and I recorded myself reading that list and giving just general potato musings. It's been around for 8 months, waiting to be found. So you get a little bonus potato podcast on your way out for the people to enjoy.
It's 15 minutes long.
I thought about making several, but I just thought one's enough. And I waited hoping that someone would look into it because I do say my podcast is and then gave the name. But was never discovered.
The
now
first
people can find-
potato patch on the US. This is the description. We're established in Londonderry, New Hampshire by Scottish Irish immigrants. Please subscribe.
I don't think I got any subscribers, unfortunately. But I've just been sitting on that for a while waiting.
That's fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Hopefully people
Andrew.
like it. Hopefully people enjoy their potato facts.
Have you had any interest from advertisers?
No, I haven't.
sponsor,
Of the, it turns out of the 8 people that have listened to it, none of them were interested or were advertisers.
How did
One of the
8
two.
people find this?
I don't know, but it's been 8. It's been out for 8 months at this point. So 1 a month it gets. I guess is the average.
Are you sure that's not just you checking on it once a month?
No, because I made that announcement that I still had this, like that I had an Easter egg in the wild, and I hadn't thought about it for 5 months at that point, and I had to, so I wasn't checking. I've checked on it probably 3 times. So that is that. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else? I told the Gavin Slack thing. Did the store. I think that's it. Do you guys have anything?
I do. I
to
want
wrap
to
up?
like. I have some like cleaning house type things. I have 2 things. One, I've been trying to be reflective of the last couple years. I mean, it's weird, right? Because we're continuing. We're gonna
Yep.
continue doing, like, we're just gonna get together next Thursday and record the next podcast. It'll just be called something different. So really, nothing is gonna change other than some branding. But it still is like the end of a thing, and I've wanted to certainly like the end of an era. Maybe
Yeah.
like this is the first tome of because we've already gone through all the chapters and fucking all that nonsense. And I was thinking about like moments that stood out to me and just like crazy coincidences or things that just made me feel like the universe was telling me that we were doing something that I should continue to invest everything into, like that something special or that it mattered or that I should pay attention because what we were doing was honestly something important, at least to me. And we've talked about this a lot in the past, especially for like the first 2 years, doing this podcast kept me sane. It was my therapy.
Yes.
And I think it was for y'all as well.
Absolutely.
Because we were all navigating a lot of different challenges in our lives, some pandemic related, but also a lot that had nothing to do with it. And so it's been an important foundation in who I am now. And it is also like helped my friendship with Eric and Nick grow and brought Gracie into all of our lives. And it has only strengthened the triangle that is Gavin, Jeff, and Andrew in the most unexpected and wonderful ways. And so I was trying to think back of just like 1 or 2 moments that just really stood out to me. And the one that really comes to mind, and it's not a crazy moment, but when Emily and I went to surprise y'all and we went to Key West, like in the July 4th weekend, we went and showed up on the camera and everybody noticed us in 3 seconds and it was awesome and gratifying. And it was wild because, we were, Sloppy Joe's Bingo already existed on that. But when we turned the corner and saw the hot dog man selling hot dogs, and he was also selling merchandise that said, "Hey, face," like he was selling the t-shirts that say, "Hey, face," and he was selling the apron that says, "Hey, face," and it had nothing to do with us. It looked like a North Face logo that was like rebranded. It was like his kitsch that he was doing alongside of hot dogs. And I was just standing there thinking, out of all the places on the planet Earth for a man to sell hot dogs and "Hey, face" merchandise, it's around the corner from the place that I didn't know existed 4 months ago, that my fiance at the time, wife now, and I decided on a whim to fly across America to go visit in person, just to stand under a camera to hopefully entertain some members of our podcast community. And I get to turn the corner, and right there is the universe saying, "Hey, face, this is something." It felt like such a moment in my life where I thought we can't ever stop this, what we're doing. This is the universe like gently telling me constantly in little ways, hey, you're on the right path, keep doing it, which is why we're not going to fucking stop doing face. We're going to call it something else, but what we're doing is never going to stop. And I just wondered if you guys have, I've been trying to vamp this a little bit to give you guys time to think if anything like that pops up.
I do love that, though, that just being told by the universe that all your energy is going in the right direction.
100%.
Nice feeling.
Yeah. And I really felt it in that moment.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a different, where obviously I had so much fun. I was so worried about screwing up the show when we started that it was this weird section I remember of like probably, I don't know when it stopped being stressful to make, but it did happen eventually. It was probably like 140-ish, I would assume. But I just remember when us starting, like I'd have so much fun as soon as we were done. But just thinking like, I can't wait for me to do 100 of these. So it doesn't feel like a thing. And then getting to that point of it's just been the most ridiculous playground in the best way of, as you said, like difficult years, but just knowing that there was this space that we would get to make each other laugh. Invaluable. So appreciated. I never turned a corner and saw a hot dog man that said, hey, face on it. Yeah. I wish I had something so obnoxiously on the nose, but I don't. I'm trying to.
The moment that I had to call Gavin and tell him that I got Wilford Brimley confused with the other dude, and that the whole world was going to find out how, like, it was going to hear how dumb I was, and being happy, embarrassed, but also happy that everybody on Earth that was going to hear how fucking stupid I am. That was a particularly good moment too, because I felt safe. I felt like it's okay. They're gonna get it. It's gonna be fine, and it's gonna be too entertaining not to cut.
I remember having a really nice moment when this was like at the end of 2020, when like a bunch of, I don't know, it was like a shit time. I remember just being bummed out quite a lot, and I think it was during the recording, Andrew, where you were just talking about how every time you come to Austin, you roll an ankle. And I was just pissing. I was pissing myself. And I remember laughing so much and tears were streaming down my face. I just took a picture of my own face because I was like, I have not laughed this hard in years probably. And I just remember thinking that was a nice moment. So I just snapped my own head.
Every time I was miserable, absolutely miserable physically due to being in Austin. When you guys flew me out to do the raid, I got so fucking sick on the second day. I'm coughing. You guys had to get me cough medicine to record Battlefront Let's Play, and it was just, it was a mess every time. I couldn't make it to Austin without dying in some capacity. Rolling ankles. 1 year at RTX, literally everybody got the flu, and it's just a mess. I would go to RTX. I'd spend like 14 days as my RTX trip because I knew the first 7 I would be dead in some way, and so I needed time to be there when I wasn't sick or hurt.
The story of your journey was always the best fucking thing to listen to, though. It was always so complicated and harder than it needed to be, and it took longer and it was convoluted, and there was like 7 missteps, and you ended up at the behest of strangers multiple times. It was always a wild adventure.
Wow, I guess that picture I just showed was the same week as Extra Life, because I just found a picture of my bruised legs, but it really looks like I have a vagina. I'm not sure I can even post it. I don't know if I should post it.
Like the bruise does?
No, I'm like, I think I've got nothing on, so I'm cupping my bollock. But should I just post it and delete it?
Yeah. Don't delete it though. We're good. Screenshot.
It does.
You described what it is.
Oh, that's
but
so funny.
Somehow it's still undersold of exactly how it looks, which is exactly what you described. Like
it's my fingers. It's like I'm cupping.
Yeah.
Sure, man. Yeah, whatever you said. Yeah, dude, that's your fingers. Sure, dude.
Oh my God, Gavin! Thank you for sharing that on the last.
That is so fucking crazy.
I should have said, Gracie, look away before posting that.
Oh my god.
Gracie, you've had to see way too much of me. I deeply
know.
apologize.
Thank you.
You know, thank you, Kevin. That's a great point. When you guys, I don't know if you've come to terms with this, you guys are going to need to wax your assholes again, and it's your fault.
Oh, for
when
God's
we
sake.
were doing that, I pitched that we should make the thing green so we could just put whatever we wanted as the backdrop. But no, you had to have the name of the show on it, which is no longer our show. We can't use those inserts anymore. We're
Well,
going
I'll
to
do
need
it again.
new inserts.
Yeah,
As
we'll
long
do it
as-
again.
As long as my good friends Nick and Eric will join me in the act, I'll do it again.
Absolutely.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No. What do you mean you want us to do? I'm not going to do that. You guys
We're
are
gonna
fucking
do it.
dumb.
We're gonna do it twice. All you have to do it is once. Nick's gonna do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Nick's
I'm
a
gonna do it
stand-up guy.
I'm going to do it 0 times. I'm
Nick's gonna do
you
it
guys are
once.
crazy.
Nick's in on this. Don't listen to Eric.
You have to lay down to do it. And I'm a stand-up guy.
Are you not working on the next thing, Eric?
I'm definitely working on the next thing. I'm not doing this for it.
Huh.
I bet he is. Hey, it's all a negotiation. We'll figure it out. We got nothing but time.
Everyone has a price.
That's right. Everybody does. have
It
a
brought
price.
me so much joy realizing that we can't use those anymore. Those videos, and we'll have to do it again.
I'm just hearing about this and thinking about it for the first time in this moment, and it's kind of funny. Yeah.
You know what I've just realized?
What?
This is the last recording where Eric's my boss.
It's
Oh, yeah.
true. Right now, I am Gavin's boss, technically, yes.
All right, should we do my review?
Yeah, do you want to do your review? This is what I had planned for it. Okay. So I wanted to go out before the company shut down and everything. I wanted to take Gavin out to dinner and then do his formal review and just sort of talk about. So this is how I would go. Gavin, yeah, thanks for joining me. This has been
Anytime.
great. I really respect our working relationship and everything. You know, how have you been feeling? Let's pretend like the company isn't going under or whatever. This is
Okay.
a situation where we're at. How are you feeling with, how things are going, where you're at, and where you want to be right now?
Phenomenal. I think the podcast there's no end in sight. I think we could just keep doing this. It's fun every week. And I don't see it going away anytime soon.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's so good to hear. I'm really glad because I think your contribution. Oh, thank you so much. That's me getting a steak. We ordered steaks and they just set it down in front of me.
What kind of cut did you get?
I got the perfect 10, which is just like a big like cowboy style steak, and it's like it's like they put butter on it. It's like a compote. I'm fucking stoked. Thank you so much, Gavin. I'm so glad.
Oh, excuse
to
me.
hear
Sorry,
that.
sorry. One sec.
Yep.
One sec. Sorry, I ordered the peppercorn sauce. Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Good call.
I'm glad you got what you wanted, and that's what I'm hoping to provide you here.
I always forget the sauce here.
It's crazy. It's great, but it's service what you get what you pay for, right? So just sort of looking at where we're at, our reach, and what we're doing, just over the last year and going into this year, what I want to say is please don't go, please don't go, please don't go, please don't go. Can you stay? Please stay, please stay, please don't go, please don't go. You're our only hope. Can you please stay? Please stay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is that gonna work for you?
Hey, that's every performance review I ever gave for 21 years.
And it did sound like that because
I learned from the best.
because I think, Jeff, over the 8 or 9 years I worked under you, we only had one performance review. And then afterwards you were like, that was dumb. Why did we do that?
Every day was a performance review.
Are you my boss as well, Eric? Technically,
No.
I think you're.
No.
Who's my boss then?
Sarah, technically.
But I only do. That doesn't make
You're
sense.
you're also a contractor. Also, Gracie in the chat just said me. So Gracie's your boss.
Hey, Gracie's my boss.
Uh-huh.
Gracie, how do you do these last 3 years?
Oh my god,
Oh, you got a happy face.
big happy face. I like that.
Yeah, that's how he did.
That's great.
Because y'all know I've been here 3 years. So
Oh, definitely.
yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Excellent work,
for
Andrew.
sure. Thanks.
Well,
I wish I knew. I genuinely don't know who I'm supposed to report to. I thought it was you, Eric.
Nope.
Whatever.
I mean, what reporting are you doing?
Exactly.
I don't know. But
Whatever
it's just-
reporting he was doing, he wasn't doing it apparently.
I feel like I should report to someone, and I never know who to report to. I really.
Well, I think we all get to report to the unemployment line tomorrow, right?
That's true. I think I'm going to still get paid. I feel like my trajectory with Rooster Teeth is Milton from Office Space, and that I have been in the basement the whole time, and I'm here, but nobody realizes it.
Oh, that'd be awesome. And then you burn the place down.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to have a performance review. That's too bad. I guess I could have a Gracie.
I'm trying to think if I ever reported anything to Eric. I don't think so.
Reported what?
That's what I'm saying.
Are you my boss, Eric?
No. The only people that I was going to be in charge of was you, and they're like, and Gus? And I went, that doesn't make any sense. And they went, okay, yeah, not Gus. In what world? It was just people that it felt like no one else wanted to like have to deal with.
Yeah. Well, no, time out for a second. I didn't start doing Let's Play until October is when we did that.
Yeah.
Who was my boss before that? Did I have one?
No, I mean, it was probably Sarah or Steb.
Yeah, probably.
Also, you keep saying boss, like you're a contractor.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
just
but I
pay
don't
you
know.
we just pay you for services rendered, bud.
I don't know how any of this works.
Hey, clearly.
Well, now, Andrew, you're a partner.
Hell yeah.
Whatever that means.
Did you
Yeah, I
ever
don't
get
know.
reimbursed for the bog?
What bog?
The,
The
porta
pink
potty.
one that you bought?
No, I never assumed I would. Why would I?
It was for the company.
We got to
Well, it's
secure
mine.
that thing soon.
You do. And if we don't, we need to put an air tag in it just to see where it goes.
No, I think we still need it for stuff. So we.
I would like to have it. I'm just saying if that's not a reality, we at least need an air tag on it.
We just kept saying, I think 3 times that we're gonna get it and we're gonna take it, and you kept going, well, put an air tag in it. I don't know why. We will have
Because-
it.
We will get it.
Well, it's huge. It's big. I don't know where we're going to store it. Jeff didn't have room for me to send him waffle makers. All of a sudden, he's going to have a fucking porta potty.
We've already secured a location.
You
for it.
understand Jeff's situation. Like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
I'm talking about Jeff and his inability to have a porta potty.
First off, I already had the porta potty here.
You almost sold it.
We've secured. No, I refused. I almost refused to accept it. We've for 2 fucking weeks. I dodged that guy. We've secured a location for it. We've got a place to keep it safe and sound.
Okay.
We're good.
Is it what we talked about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, wait, why don't I know? Wait, why don't I know that? I feel like if anyone should know,
I gotta
You'll know
be
when you
honest
need
with
to know.
you. You
Yeah, why should
probably
you
do
know?
know. You were probably in the conversation, but you were fucking
No, I
around and not
definitely
paying
wasn't.
attention.
I absolutely, I know. I listen. I lock in when it's serious, when it's business stuff, porta potty
I don't-
stuff.
Don't
I
Are you
lock
locked
in.
in right now?
I'm locked in right now. Yeah. At less of a lock than I would be for a serious work thing, but I'm locked.
Okay.
I'm like a lock that you could kick through. I'm not like the most secure. I'm not a vault. When I'm in work mode, like serious work mode, I'm a vault. This is like a padlock.
Okay.
I'm padlocked in.
Oh dear. I've realized the picture I sent is the least vagina-y of 3 pictures I took.
There's no way.
That's impossible. Unless you're like spreading the lip. I don't know what you're doing, bud. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Gracie, look away.
You got-
Oh no, there's more.
That one's way worse, right?
Jesus!
Oh God!
That's way worse.
Oh, that's way worse. Tracy, don't
What
look.
the fuck,
Do not look.
dude?
Fuck
Do
is
not
wrong
look.
with you?
We can't
do you
post
mean?
these. We
Why are you
cannot
taking
post.
these
These have to stay
pictures?
here.
Why
These
did
have
I
to
go
stay
there?
here.
Give us an extra
Can I-
life. I got bruised.
Yeah, but can I?
I was taking a picture of
Fucking
my.
underwear on.
I'm wearing it.
He is wearing. You can see his underwear.
Oh my
He is wearing
God.
it. It's just
I'm
right
just
next to
making
his
it
vaginal lips.
I just covered my underwear with my vagina.
It made it so much worse.
It looks like crotchless panties.
Oh my.
I don't know how I did that. That was so unintentional.
Hey, Gav,
Yeah.
you got plans tonight? Just want to see what you're up to.
Now I get my review from Jeff.
Oh God.
This is fucking
Jeff giving a
crazy.
photo review.
Also, it didn't sound like Gracie looked away.
I don't think so.
Great. I think Gracie was locked in. Gracie was real locked in.
Oh yeah, she sounded vaulted. That was a definite vaulted in.
Yeah.
Full eyes on screen.
Sorry.
We'll lose.
Does anybody else have any housekeeping or anything else they want to? I have another thing I was going to go through as well, like loose ends kind of thing, but I want to give anybody else the opportunity to.
I never
I've-
figured out bog roll folders, which is unfortunate. I'll keep thinking about that, but that's one of the few things.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't really have any.
So we all keep notes files, right? Gavin, I've seen yours. It's
Yep.
it's ridiculously long. I have a big long notes file too, and I thought because we're gonna flip over to do the new thing, maybe it'd be good to turn over a new leaf, have a fresh start. And so I was thinking I'm just gonna get rid of those notes and just start a new fresh file, and everything new we'll talk about will be new ideas and new thoughts, and just flush out that old stuff because we never got to it. It was obviously never important enough to make it into an episode, so why hang on to it, right? But I thought I'd go back and look through all of my old notes that we never talked about and just see if there was one or two or three things that might be fun to discuss. So I pulled out 4 things that I either never talked about or only began to talk about but never really followed up on. And I'm just going to say them all now. And then instead of taking them one by one and giving each one space, I thought maybe I'd throw them all out there. And then if any of them are interesting, then we could explore it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. First one was, do you think you've eaten more pizza or hamburgers in your life? And in addition to that, what is the thing you think you've eaten the most of in your life? And what do you think is more popular globally, pizza or hamburgers? The next one idea I had was, I think that it would be a good idea.
Do we need to tackle that?
Let's talk about that. The first one first.
You want to? So you want to take them one by one then? Okay.
Pizza, definitely pizza.
Okay.
Definitely eating more pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
Pizza's been consumed more. The thing I've eaten the most of, undeniably, is chicken. Specifically, like chicken nuggets or strips. Devour.
Mine would be penne pasta.
Oh yeah.
penne.
I think,
Pen. What do you say? Penny? Pen?
yeah. Hell
Sean
yeah, get him,
Penny?
Andrew.
I think mine might be hamburgers to both.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I've eaten peanut butter the most, probably.
Oh, Nick said
You've
mac and
eaten-
cheese.
By weight, more peanut butter than anything else.
Yeah, maybe.
Peanut butter's dense.
It's very dense, and like
Peanut
I'm
butter's
just thinking,
never
not
the most.
not in my adult life, like
That's
in my
wrong.
adult life, not eating peanut butter super on the regular. As a kid, full peanut
Yeah.
butter meals, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but peanut
Yeah.
butter would never be more than like 50%
No,
of the
no,
meal.
no, no. You're wrong.
yeah, I
You're
don't
absolutely-
agree with that whatsoever.
You've never just shoved the
Forgotten
spoon in a jar of peanut butter.
Yeah,
and
done,
just had some
done
peanut
that
butter?
a lot. Apple
Absolutely.
slice,
Still-
scooping the
still
peanut
do that,
butter.
yeah.
Like going insane
Apple,
mode
there's
on
more
peanut
apple
butter.
than peanut butter, though.
No.
Nah, you're eating
No.
it wrong.
Yeah, you're eating
Yeah.
it all fucked up.
So
bud.
wait, so you have a slice of apple and then you
Uh-huh.
scoop more
Oh, yeah.
than that's
Yes.
worth of
Yes.
peanut butter.
Uh-huh.
How do
Yes. Yeah.
What?
One slice of apple
beyond a shadow of a
probably
doubt.
equals 2 slice size of peanut butter when it's all said and done.
How does the maths of that even work out?
Deliciously.
Because you
Well,
take
you
a bite,
you
dip,
scoop
and
the
then
peanut butter. You scoop the peanut butter with the apple slice, and it's a lot. And you take a bite of that, and then you have half an apple slice, and then you do it one more time with that apple slice.
So you're double
you've,
dipping
like-
for sure.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
flip the apple slice around the other way.
Yeah.
Or it's your fucking house, double dip if you want to.
That is true. Also, I'm 8 years old, so God's dead. None of it matters. Like I'm
Yeah.
just going for it. Yeah, I think it's probably peanut butter for me, number one.
There's no way.
So, like, for me, my entire life, I feel like when I think lunch, I think, oh, what hamburger am I going to eat today?
Really? More than
it's like
sandwiches.
it's the first food I think of. Yeah.
Peanut butter and
It's not
jelly.
my
like a sandwich.
favorite or anything, but like if I'm just thinking like, oh, I'm getting a little hungry, do I want to eat a Billy's today, or do I want to go to Pool Burger? Or yeah, I
But
don't
if
know.
you're talking just like what's around the house, I feel like you always can make a sandwich. You can't always make a hamburger though.
Oh, you don't know what's in my fridge.
I'm
Always ready for burger time.
So you could make a burger right now.
I could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
How many of us could make a burger right now if we wanted to?
I could.
I
could.
could. I absolutely could. Yeah.
Great. Everybody. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Well, everyone except me.
I
Well,
can make
yeah,
a,
but you don't count.
Okay.
I could probably make a bacon. I can
Your
make a
team, not
bacon
burger.
and jalapeno cheeseburger right now
Oh, fuck yeah.
if I wanted to.
You ever had peanut butter on a burger? I feel like that's a trendy thing.
No, never heard it.
Yes, I have.
Is it good?
Is it good?
It's fine. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's whatever.
I can
Okay,
see
so
that.
so everybody seems to think they've eaten more pizza in their life than hamburgers. That's cool. That's interesting.
I'm hamburgers
Yeah.
over pizza.
Oh, right, you were hamburger. I think I'm probably hamburgers as well. Definitely hamburgers as well. The second thing I had is I think it's we should investigate someday. You know how like Michelin got started and how it's just the tire company, but now they're like the Michelin. They issue the stars and they're like the subject matter experts on food, right?
Yeah.
But they
Yes.
just started as a tire company, right? Or like Guinness is a beer company that also
Right.
does the world records. Why don't we
Holy
create?
shit.
Here's everything okay?
I know. I just never put that together. That's
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah.
I never thought about. Wow.
People were like arguing over Guinness all the time about shit, and so they just decided to create the book that settles all the arguments. We should create a national hot dog registry where all the best hot dogs that are made in North America are listed. And you can, and then so if you go to a strange town, you can pull up the registry and you go, oh, I know there's 3 good hot dogs within 8 miles of me.
So it would be like that Moriarty app for escape rooms, but just for hot dogs.
Yes, exactly. And then maybe at some point, if we develop a little bit of cachet, it becomes like a Michelin for hot dogs, and you get your hot dog like 3 regulation rated or whatever, and then it's a big deal. We could have an awards ceremony.
I love it.
Yeah.
Something to think about going
Is that
forward.
going to be a uniform thing?
Uniform or a regulation thing? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, just kind of like a regulation. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea.
The next thing I had, we're almost done. I only have 2 more. The next thing is, do you guys think we should make toothpicks a thing again?
Ooh, I've been a big toothpick guy
Yeah. I got toothpicks.
recently.
I feel like I was way into toothpicks when I was a kid, and I was watching Masters of the Air, and since they don't let anybody smoke cigarettes anymore, even in the past when people actually smoked cigarettes, they all just have like toothpicks in their mouths. And I got me thinking, toothpicks are pretty fucking cool, especially the flavored ones, like a cinnamon toothpick. That's pretty nice.
You want to get into flavored toothpicks?
Maybe we could contemporize toothpicks.
Oh, maybe we should make our own flavors and saturate our toothpicks and then we'll try them.
Ooh, like a waffle bomb toothpick.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I feel like those little floss pick things have outdone them.
Yeah, I think they're a fad.
Yeah. I don't. I think the flosser picks are here to stay. And now I
know, but-
associate toothpicks with like long haul truckers. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like they're dipping them and like staying up.
Here's our play. You can dip them to stay up. Easy. That's true. 2, those flossers you're talking about, they're plastic full of microplastics. Every time you use it, you're probably poisoning your mouth. You're getting down there and they're in your nether regions and just filling it with microplastics. We need to return to wood. If you're going to put it in your mouth, it needs to be wood.
I think Gracie has a great point, which is we need to bring back a piece of wheat in your mouth. We need to go back even further.
That's good too. That's good too.
This is
Where do you
this is
get
pretty
wheat
good.
from?
Is that Buckley?
Is it looks
It looks just like him. Okay, last thing I have, and then I'm done, and then I'm going to close the books on all my face ideas and delete the file. I think, as you guys know, I'm a big TikToker now. Now that the government doesn't like it, I like it. And so I've been watching a ton of TikTok, and I think that there's a market there because we're clever. We're clever people, right? We're very smart. We make games and ideas. Think of all the games we made in Minecraft, Gavin. Think of all that work we've done. Think of all the clever things we've invented. TikTok is awash with made-up sports that people are inventing themselves. There's the pool balls on the treadmill. There's the people that race marbles. There are the dudes that swing bottles at each other and see which one breaks. I feel like between the 5 of us, we could create the next great TikTok sport. That's all.
I agree with that. I just an immediate thought that came from that statement is there's sort of this common vernacular of like street smarts versus school smarts. How would you categorize your Minecraft smarts that you're presenting? The ability to make game modes.
Nerd smarts.
What is that? Nerd smarts? Okay.
Yeah.
Actually like that. That was good.
I feel like we should rent a steamroller, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I've got so far.
We should rent a steamroller and then try to flatten and then unflatten things.
What's the
Oh.
difference between a steamroller and an iron? Is it just scale?
Couple 100,000 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Do you want to
mean
get
the
into like
difference?
steamrolling your underwear?
Well, no, I'm curious. I don't really know what a steamroller does.
Could you iron a shirt properly with a steamroller? That would be
Let's
fucking
get
awesome.
an ironing board and a shirt and a steamroller and see if we get better results than an iron.
Well, it's functionally supposed to be the same, right? It's just like a larger version.
Yeah. You could
So,
do your entire wardrobe in one roll.
Let's get into really long ironing boards.
Or let's make a steamrolling iron. That's like a little mini steamroller that you can iron with.
Oh, we'll make it really heavy. We'll make it out of like tungsten. Heated tungsten.
Oh God.
Let's make the most premium automated iron the world has ever seen.
I think it's a great idea. And if it's remote control and we can drive it back and forth over the ironing board so you don't have to use your own pressure. Oh, this is awesome.
You went through a little phase of wanting to get into RC cars. I feel
Still do.
like this
Still
could
do.
combine into
Yeah.
that.
I'm by the way, that's on the back burner, but that's very much still, the pin is still in it. It's just I don't know if you guys remember, but we all lost our jobs and then things
Yeah,
just went a
it
little
really took
cattywampus
the wind
for a
out of
while.
the sails of the high-end
Yeah.
RC car idea.
Yeah, those $800 RC cars started looking a lot less interesting over the last month or so. But we'll get back there. We'll get back.
Maybe.
So who's in charge of all the money at the next thing?
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
Oh, we're hiring a company
Ooh.
to
Oh,
be in charge
okay.
of. Because we say who's in charge of all the money, which makes me think that none of us should be in charge of all the money.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Nick says, what do you mean?
I was immediately thinking, how do I spend $4,500 on a block of tungsten?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't say not me because I felt I disqualified myself by asking what's the difference between an iron and a steamroller. I felt that made it clear that I'm not in the running for this race. That's okay.
Oh, we're fucked. Oh, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to try.
I've got so many notes that I either don't understand or have no idea if I've ever brought up.
I love
Let's
it.
hear
Let's
some.
do it. Hit me with it.
What is Andrew confused about bats?
What
Don't-
is
don't know
Andrew
what-
confused about bats? Did I text you about bats maybe?
Spit take thinking about alien pussy.
Oh, was that from our
probably the-
smut that we wrote?
No, this is years ago, baby. Advert for milk, quarantine pasta, wasp fan. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what any of this is.
Wasp fan is when your fan got the wasp nest in it. and you
Yeah.
turned it
Oh, a
on.
It has to be
literal
that.
fan, not
Yeah.
not someone who was a fan of wasps. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gavin's notes list is like playing fucking connections where you're trying to interpret, is it literal? Is it a saying? What is the context in which this word is being used? Is it a word that means multiple things?
An outlets off guy or not?
A what?
An outlets off guy or not?
Turn the outlets off, maybe?
Oh, what does that mean though?
You like trip the breaker on the outlet so that it's not active?
Why would I be
Would
that
that
kind of guy though?
Would that
I don't-
reduce your power bill, maybe? Your electric bill?
No. Maybe.
You turned off the... I don't know.
No. I can't be drawn any power.
Well, it has to, right? Doesn't it always have to be technically?
Yeah, but it'd be such a small amount. I don't know.
Bag full of cocaine, nothing else. Oh,
What?
that was when I wanted to have a suitcase that was full to the brim of just cocaine powder to see if they could see it on the X-ray
My God.
instead of it looking like a secret hidden compartment. It would just be entirely coke. I was wondering if that could get through.
How much does an X-ray machine cost? You have to be able to buy those, right? I've never considered that, but
Well, the airports are getting rid of them all for those like CT scanners now. So there's
Yeah.
probably a bunch of X-ray shit on the market.
let's see. Airport scanner cost. I have a question for you, Gavin, as we're wrapping up old things and face territory, thing that I've pretended to not care about, but still think about.
Is it the time in Halo that I have better than you still?
No, it's
Oh.
a Halo-related thing, though. What was the word you made up? Do you remember? What was the made-up word?
Oh.
You told us. What was it?
Made up word. I must have it.
We're playing Halo, just to give context for this, and Gavin he said, you ever hear about, and then he said a word, and I was like, you just made that up. That's fake. And he immediately folded, but then I forgot what it was called. And he refused
Yeah, and then
to
I
tell
wrote
me.
it. I wrote it for everyone else, didn't I? I told
Yeah,
everyone.
I took a picture of it or something, but I don't know how I'd find it.
But I don't remember, and I pretended like I haven't cared when I have, so I thought, I just
Oh.
remembered. What was the word?
Why did I
Jazz. It
write
can't be
that?
jazzle. That's Jeff's new favorite
Jizzle?
NBA term. Yeah. Jizzle
Would I have
adjacent.
sent it in a text to Jeff and Eric, maybe?
I think you sent a photo of it.
If the end of this arc is you not knowing it and being unable to find it, I'm totally okay with that. That's great. I'm happy.
What would it have began with?
Great question. I've been wondering
Was
the
this
same.
This is the word that we were saying, or this is the word that Gavin
No.
made up?
This
Oh,
the
I
one
forgot about
made-
that.
Wait, which one was that?
Nothing.
I
Nothing.
forgot about that. That's unrelated. Don't worry about that, Gavin.
Is that
You
something
keep
I
trying
don't
to
know
find your
about?
word.
Nothing.
No, just keep trying to find your word.
Yeah, what's your word, Gav?
We got multiple words in the mix.
I mean, not if you can't remember your word.
Yeah, I guess that depends on you, doesn't it?
I did see one subreddit thread about our word, and it made me very happy where they're just like, hey, he's really trying to make that a thing.
Oh, I found my list of punchlines without without setups.
That's my wife.
That's not a goose. That's my wife.
It's a newspaper with legs.
One of my notes just says Alanis Morissette. What's that about?
What?
Was that feet related?
Don't know. What year was that word?
This is the best case scenario for me. I'm so happy I asked. I can't say. I don't know. I definitely made some guesses in our text chain if you want to point a reference.
What were the guesses?
Why? You think I know? I don't even know the word. You think I know my guesses that were all?
Fuck. Do we know what year it was?
0% chance. Well, while you think about that, I have a
swear.
clip.
Okay.
Oh my
Unrelated.
God.
Did you find it, Gavin, or was that a reaction by clip?
That was your clip.
It's not. It's an unrelated Sea of Thieves story, but it is a very funny clip that I would like to share. So Sea of Thieves, you have an emote where you can hide in a barrel, and so the goal is to sneak into somebody's ship and then barrel emote and be sneaky.
Barrel
and so
of bullshit.
I snuck into a boat and I thought I'm so well placed. They will never know that I'm here. And here's the link to the clip. I don't think it shows it. Before that clip begins, one of them ran down into this area and then ran back upstairs. And I thought, I am in the clear. Let me know when you watch the clip.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, that's a good spot.
Yeah, so I'm like, this is a great position I'm in.
It's like you're playing
tucked
prop
away.
hunt.
It is like I'm playing prop hunt. I'm like, it looks so natural. I can't complain about this. I feel really secure. I'll just wait until they are selling stuff or looting later, and then I'll pop out and I'll really get the upper hand on them. Show them a thing or two. And that is not what ended up happening at all. So the guy ran past me once, And he clearly was like, oh, this idiot is right there. So then he went up and he got his entire crew and they all came down together and he's like, this idiot. And then they blew me away. They all just melted me with shotgun shots.
That is
It's a
terrifying.
scene.
They all came.
They all
brutal.
came. He's like, yeah, let's go see this idiot there. And I had no chance. Anyway, Sea of Thieves is great. I'm excited for us to play more of it. I don't have any other clips. I don't have any other past things.
Gavin, did you figure out
It's
your word
crazy.
yet?
No, I'm trying to look back through our texts.
We text so much.
Yeah, that's
It's
so
hard.
many.
Oh, we used to.
Oh, that
Well-
felt like a dig.
What was the meaning of the word? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember anything about it outside of it was a really obviously fake sounding thing, and then I forgot it. And then you refused to tell me.
Fuck, let me look
Christ.
some more.
So
Waste the
hard
last
to-
episode fucking searching. Gav.
It's crazy to think that this is the end. Like, obviously, we've known for a long time, but not, the end in the sense of this will be nothing to the audience. We're going to be on a different feed on Wednesday. Everything will be the same.
I mean,
But-
it doesn't feel like a ton for us either. Like, we're just going to keep going.
I don't know. It feels like an end to me. I think because of the company more so closing, not necessarily because this. Like all of the closest friendships I have are connected through the company. It's crazy that will cease to exist. It's weird to think that the thing that like meant so much to me, that somebody who was my age when I found it just will not have that opportunity to find and have a similar journey. At least for that. I mean, we're building a new exciting thing. Yeah.
I was saying on the Rooster Teeth podcast that it really is. I don't know. Because I've grown up doing this really, but it is so amazing. Such an amazing feeling to have a platform where you can make people laugh. Like when people say that
Yes.
they spat out their drink at something I said. I just can't beat that feeling. I think it's the reason I don't ever want to stop doing this.
Mm-hmm.
It might be the best feeling in the world.
It's really, yeah. It's an incredible feeling. Especially to get to do it with people you love making this stuff with. Like it is so rewarding personally and touching to know that we have a platform in which allows us to connect with people and bring laughter to their day, as well as just being able to bring laughter to people's days that I know and have a different relationship with. It's awesome. It's the best of both scenarios. I wrote a little thing to read as like a thank you to the audience and that type of thing. I decided to record it independently because it's like, I don't know. I'm an easy crier and I'm glad I did. Jesus Christ. Messy boy.
Did you
Did you
cried
have
a
to do
lot?
multiple takes?
Well, okay, well, Jesus Christ. I felt like I was in a musical. You all
Cry
just
like, you cry like a little baby.
Just waiting for you to stop so we can all say our jokes.
Yes. It was great. Okay, Jeff, joke 1.
I don't even remember. I don't even remember what I asked.
Eric, joke 2.
Was it the potato thing you already recorded?
No.
Oh,
nothing
did
to
you
do.
cry like a baby? Was it embarrassing? Was it like sobbing or was it like dignified tears?
It was, I think, a good medium between dignified tears and baby tears. But it's it's not hard to do with me. I'm an
Let
easy
me just
crier.
say, as someone who's never cried on camera in his life, I'm disgusted by you.
No hup ups. What is a hup up, Nick?
You know when someone's crying so much they're like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I didn't have that. I think the last time I had that was when I saw Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. That one got me. That was whoa. I was
Never
bawling.
saw that, but I guess she died. I guess she dies.
Well, yeah, she dies,
Wow.
and it hit. It was just, I don't know what it was, but that day it hit hard, and it's the hardest I think I've cried in a movie, and it was so bad that I had to start staring at the ceiling to like gather myself because I was like, this is insane. This is ridiculous how much I'm crying, and I was like, okay, I'm all good, and I brought my eyes back down, and she was still dying, and I went, oh no, back to the roof. I can't.
Is that what that TV? I never watched it, but that My Name Is Earl show was about. He was apologizing to everybody because he killed that girl.
It was
in the
like a
movie?
mix between Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl and Dexter. He would kill a different person every week. And yeah. First season was great. John Lithgow. Do you know it's John Lithgow and not Gow? I saw him in an interview and he said John Lithgow and I went, what the fuck?
Do you cover that in your message to the audience?
I do, yeah. That's actually what I both open and close with.
Are we gonna hear your message too? Are you gonna play it for us, or is it a thing?
I'm not
where,
gonna play it
we'll
to no, that'd be
end-
weird. No,
we'll
I can't do
end, and then it'll tack
I'm
on to
gonna
the end of
send
the
it
episode.
to Kelly, who edits this show and does a wonderful job.
So we
and they
don't
will
get to
put it
hear it till the audience does.
Yeah.
This is Kelly's last edit, then, is it?
It is, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that sucks. Ugh.
shout out to Kelly.
Shout out to Kelly.
Shout out to Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Did an absolutely
Amazing.
tremendous job every fucking week in, week out.
Amazing editor, and I think something that has added so much to our show that we've been lucky that so many of the people that have hands in it care about it and enjoy it. And I think that when you have that, it shows in the work.
And get it as well, you know,
Yes.
because humor is subjective, and one of the things that I've learned over the last however many 150 years of doing this is that an editor can absolutely make or break a production, and the fact that Kelly 100% gets what we're doing, and then is able to enhance it with her talents and abilities is fucking amazing.
Can I ask a completely unrelated question? Anything?
Yeah.
Do vitamins work?
Some.
There's a lot of controversy over that.
Are vitamins real?
That a lot of people, no, I don't think so.
Great. Really? Oh, man.
Is that different to like a supplement?
Yeah,
Wait,
no, supplements as
Wait.
well.
Gracie said I've tried hundreds. What do you mean by that?
Like I went through a really weird phase in college where like I really wanted to find a vitamin that worked. And so I bought
What do you mean by worked?
Yeah, well, how would you track that?
like
Does you felt
like,
better
okay,
in some way?
for example, I would like feel better, or some of them are targeted to like, oh, you're not gonna bloat, or like, oh, this is gonna make your hair grow. I've never noticed anything with anyone I've ever tried. And I stuck with them for a while and it never did anything for me.
I don't want to make any, I could be wrong about this. I feel like we're in different realms though. Like I'm talking about vitamin C and you're talking about hair growth pills, and I don't feel like they're quite the same.
I've also tried like a multivitamin.
Yeah.
With vitamin C in it.
But how would you know whether it worked?
I mean, I didn't feel any different, so I'm assuming it didn't do anything.
Yeah, but I don't think you're supposed to.
According to Harvard University, if you take a multivitamin, it's probably because you want to do everything you can to protect your health, but there is still limited evidence that a daily cocktail of essential vitamins and minerals actually delivers what you expect. Most studies find no benefit from multivitamins in protecting brain or heart.
Well, I'm straight up vitamin C. What about singular vitamins?
But what are you, okay, so you're saying vitamin C. What are you trying to do with vitamin C?
I don't really know, to be honest.
Okay,
I got
so
it
you're
when
just you're just picking one and going for it?
Well, it was when I first started to get like my cold. I got a big bottle of chewable vitamin C, and I'm taking them, but I don't. I don't know. I feel like I've heard, it's sort of like diet soda for me. I feel like I've heard it's better. I feel like I've heard it's worse. I feel like it flip flops. I don't know. I was hoping somebody here would have a more informed opinion on the effect.
Yeah, I mean,
of
vitamin
using
C
vitamins.
doesn't, it's not going to like cure the cold. It's vitamin C is just
No,
a
but
vitamin.
like it'll help. Like, is there a value beyond if I like the taste of this in consuming it?
Well, yeah, it depends on what you're taking. Like, I take potassium, like, often. Like, I'll eat a banana every day, whatever. I get a lot of, like, cramps, like leg cramps, foot cramps. And when I'm cramping and I take potassium, vitamin K, that helps me almost immediately. So, yes.
Now, is that whether you take a pill or eat the banana? Because I would imagine
Either
eating
way.
the banana gets you a better form of potassium.
It's either way. It is
That's
like,
interesting. Do you think that might be a placebo at this point?
no, because the way that I'm feeling and the way that it works for me is, boy, it works. Because
Yeah.
when I don't, and you just try to go like, I don't need it this time, and then you go, I'm in hell, I'm in hell, I'm in hell.
Hey, I
No, it
totally
definitely
get that.
helps.
I feel the same way about Miralax.
Oh, yeah.
So that's but I don't think vitamin C does anything for like the cold.
No, I just wondered if like am I improving my body in any way
Maybe.
by consuming this?
It helps your
is it
body
just-
make collagen, which helps you grow skin and cartilage and tendons and stuff.
I could use some tendons.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I could use some more tendon.
I just don't know that the idea of the multivitamin has been proven to work. But like,
Yeah,
if you ate
I've
a
no
bunch of
interest in that.
oranges, you're going to get a benefit from the vitamin C that you eat that way.
Because I feel like vitamin water doesn't work either, right? That's also like it filters out
Yeah,
all the vitamins. I
that's-
feel
no,
like
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
does
I
nothing.
don't know.
Absolutely. Gavin, did you figure out your word yet or what?
I'm looking through
God, while you guys were, Andrew or somebody was doing like a heartfelt talking about the end of the show or something, and I completely zoned out to try to find that stupid word, and I didn't get anywhere.
That's fine.
And I
We should
came
probably
back in and I was
say
like,
where people could go to find information about the next thing we'll do, which I would say is all of our personal socials.
Yeah, I would say that our personal social media, for me, that's at Eric Badur on all social media. That'll be a place where you can stay updated on what we're doing next. If you guys want to call out your personal socials where people can find more information.
yeah, I'm on Instagram at Jeff L. Ramsey and TikTok at Jeff's Daily Rip. I'll communicate both through both of those. Here's the thing, though. Next week on a Wednesday, when Face is supposed to come out, and you're like, "Ah, fuck, where's Face? It's over." It's not. It's coming out. It's a new thing. Just go to our socials, and we'll tell you where it is, and there will be a new thing, and you'll go, "Oh, fuck, we didn't
Yeah.
skip a beat." It's just like
There-
nothing ever stopped.
There will be a regulation episode out just like you normally would have every Wednesday.
Yes. And every Wednesday going forward until we can't make this any longer.
I'm so excited to build that thing with all of you and our amazing community.
Does anyone else want to say their social medias so that way people know?
I'm
where to
at
find them?
Andrew Panton, and I'm not at Rooster Teeth, so don't go there because I will not be posting there any updates.
Gavin Free. Wasn't a joke, Nick. That's my name.
That's the way you said it.
I can't think of a more poignant way than to wrap up the last 265 episodes than all disinterestedly sharing our socials.
Wait, Gavin, say your name again. 1 second. Say it.
It's
say it
Gavin
again.
Free.
Now it's a
Hey-o.
joke.
So is this the last episode that Eric will want us to end?
No.
Or will you
What are
keep
talking
up that
about?
shtick
No.
next time?
Shit, you think it's
He's still the
shtick?
producer. He's still producing.
Yeah, I need it to end. I have other things to do. There's a bunch of other shit.
What other things are you going to have to do?
I have people messaging me right now that are working for this current company saying, "Hey, I need you to call me ASAP."
Oh.
Right, but what will they be? You won't have that next time.
No, but I'll be
the
working
new
with
thing.
different companies and different people to try to get us different opportunities and more things so that way we can continue to do this. The growth doesn't end. As much as you all want to disinterestingly give your social medias so we can sort of market this, which is
No,
something we failed to do for the last 2 years, it's
2
something that
years
needs to happen.
We've never had marketing for this show.
Yeah.
Ever.
I agree.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I agree.
Can't
So
even get in a
less-
fucking Variety article.
Is that where we should announce our new name?
Yeah. Find us in Variety.
Variety's nuts.
Fuck, dude. That really did piss me off. The most successful fucking thing the company
Yep.
had going for it. It got omitted. Oh my God. Story of my fucking life, dude. Clamoring for a little bit of respect for all the fucking hard work we're doing.
I heard
Anyway.
rumors that if this doesn't go well, Jeff's going to have to go back to Machinima. So please.
Please.
Oh,
God.
no.
Oh, no.
Don't make me bob heads.
I spent the last 15 minutes trying to find a fake word. I could easily just make up a new.
I was gonna say something, but you got to give him enough rope to hang him. You know what I mean? So
It was Clemens.
Oh, that might have been it.
Yeah.
that's all right.
I like the old one better.
Oh, Grungle.
That actually sounded closer to the old one.
That episode was a real zazzle. Do you guys want to take us
it
out?
was-
Hell yeah.
yeah, let's do it.
Did everyone say their heartfelt thing?
Go for it, Gavin.
I already did mine. You were ignoring it.
Oh, I was trying to find your stupid word.
What? So was that, you fool? What?
Eric, I think like Warner, you should take this thing out back and just put a bullet in it.
Dude,
This
no.
episode's
Yeah,
done.
Two between the eyes.
Oh, do we have a bullet sound? Should we just end on a gunshot?
No, let's end silence. Sopranos.
Was
it.
that someone's mouth?
Yeah, that was me. It's the closest I got.
We should take real firing squad execution videos and put that sound over them.
No, we shouldn't.
What do you mean no? It's such a tasteful
stop.
idea.
But Lee,
All right. Well,
man.
find us. Okay, find us next week
Sorry,
for a new
Grayson.
episode. Very excited to continue this with you guys. Very excited for the fans who want to support us that can support us directly and help us grow and make the show the way that we want to make it. So that way you're getting the best version of it.
I
think that'll do it.
yeah. I just processed Gavin wanted to end this episode with an execution firing squad, and then it would go into me crying about how much the community has meant to us.
I mean, that feels pretty par for the course. Oh, goddamn. I do want to say, though, before we do transition into Andrew crying again, I do want to say that I do think, we've joked around about it. We've hemmed and hawed, but the future of what we're doing, I think, is very bright. And I want you, the audience, to know that we are all very excited about it. We're very invested in it. I am excited. I've spent 21 years building shit like this, and I'm so fucking excited to be able to start over again and build it with the small, dedicated core of incredibly stupid people that is going to take this thing going forward. And I hope we've done a good job, and I know we haven't because we don't do a good job of much, but of conveying to y'all that not only is this not slowing down or stopping, it's going to speed up and we're going to be bigger and better. It's going to take some time, and a lot of it is going to depend on you because we are now in your hands, and that's okay. We're very comfortable. I think we've built a great relationship between the audience and the Regulation crew, and I'm very excited to go forward with you guys on this new thing, and I really, really, really hope you'll tune in, and more so, I hope you'll tell people about it because we're entering into uncharted territory. There's no safety net going forward, and we really need to fucking nail it. And so it's going to take your help. But if you support us, we're going to do our goddamnedest to make you laugh along the way.
Sorry about my vagina.
I'm not. It's fucking. I beat off twice already.
Wow.
Back, we're ending in the cum era. Fantastic.
No!
Do you remember that wrestling Let's Play? All right, take it away, Andrew.
See you next week. Hey, it's Andrew. I'm recording. This is a I don't know, bonus is the right word. That makes it sound more fun than it is. I just wanted to record, since this is the last episode of Face, a little message more aimed towards the audience, and there's a good chance I'll cry, so I didn't want to record this in a group setting. I'm not that emotionally vulnerable. I try to be open and all that, but that is a little too much for me today. So I wrote some stuff down. I hope that me reading it and that I'm not just speaking from the top of my head doesn't minimize how genuine these words are and how much it means to me. As you may have heard, the company is closing. Shocking, I know, but it's true. And when I reflect on the past 4 years, it's impossible to succinctly describe what they've meant to me. One of the most rewarding parts of what we do, in my eyes at least, is getting to be part of this incredible community that we are so lucky to have had formed around us. Sorry. Oh, man. I keep my DMs open, and the amount of messages I've received over the years filled with kindness and support has been overwhelming in the best way. I try my best to reply to all of them, but if you're listening and I missed you, know I'm genuinely sorry. The reason I bring this up is the most common thread in those messages is a thanks for making this and how it has helped endure a time of darkness. What's important to me in this moment is that you know how aligned my feelings are, but towards you. To everyone who is listening right now, I say with all of the weight in the world, thank you for allowing this ridiculous show to exist. It has changed my life forever, and I will feel indebted to you for the rest of my life. Like most people, these past few years have been hard, and at times I felt as though I was drowning, but knowing that no matter what was happening, I was going to get to spend time every week trying to make my friends laugh was a constant light. I don't know how I navigated these years, or sorry, I fucked that up, because my throat is sore, my eyes are watery, I'm trying to read, I'm a mess, but I don't know how I would have navigated these years without the show. The space we have created isn't possible without you, so as much as it is ours, it is yours. Although the company is in fact dying, that space will continue on, and I'm so excited to continue to build it all with you. Thank you so much for all the years of support. I'm so excited for us to start our next thing, which is going to be immediately following this. Like, it's going to be no time has passed at all. It'll be on a different feed. But yeah, we appreciate your support so much. It has been a truly amazing 4 years, and hopefully many more to come. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Hey guys, Major League fan Jack here with a look at next week's episode of Face. And once again, Andrew never ate the pencil. All that and more was on this series called Face.